Hello everyone, this is PokerCube. I'm Mr. Q. Today, let's talk about money management issues in Texas Hold'em. Why are we talking about this money management thing? It's because Texas Hold'em is a game that requires chips on the table, the other way around. You can't play at the table without chips. So the core of what we do in money management, it's about executing through certain rules so that we don't lose all our money as much as possible. That's bankruptcy. And the next, we can also adopt a healthy money management program to minimize the impact of the game's fluctuations on our own state of mind. Let's look at a very classic counterexample together. For example, a certain player just started playing a 10-20 cash game with 20 buy-ins, but due to bad luck pre-flop, lost several races in a row. In a fit of pique, he upgraded to 20-40s, trying to win it all back. But it's still bad luck, lost again. It's getting worse and worse. We're up to 100-200 in a row, giving away all the few chips he had left. I don't know if anyone has had a similar experience with Heads Up. How should we manage our money? And how do we avoid this kind of situation? Here it is. I've given you a brief list of a few common game types and the recommended amount of money to prepare for a backhand. You can use it as a reference. For example, our standard Unlimited Texas. It is recommended to have 30 buy-ins as a backup. Omaha short cards and other items. Recommended to prepare more. As to why it is set up this way, this is determined by the fluctuations of each game type itself. Omaha short, games where all-in is predominant and the equity of the hands is very close to each other. You need to be prepared to buy more to combat volatility. Of course, we're working and living. There's also a lot of offline socializing and entertainment. And my personal suggestion? In this case, although we can prepare less, but there must be at least 10 buy-ins just in case. And finally, a reminder. Playing poker is like buying a bag or a watch. It's a consumer activity. Never have a gambler's mindset. After settling on how many buy-ins we should prepare to enjoy the game, we also run into a second problem, and that's how to decide when should we upgrade or downgrade. When Mr. Q was first learning Texas poker, also followed the online strategy, upgrade to the next level for every 30 buy-ins. But during the execution, there will be a corresponding problem with the articulation between the two levels. There will also be a heavier psychological burden on the lifting and lowering of levels. So I optimized the 30 buy scenario to 20 plus 10. Every time we upgrade, we're going to use 10 buys to pre-upgrade. If you lose all 10 of these, then go back to the previous level and play again. If you are lucky, you're holding steady. Then you'll be able to continue the fight without any psychological burden. This program will increase your upgrade speed, and you can more often have two levels in close proximity and appreciate the changes in their environments and the differences in technique. Of course, if you're very confident in your skills or just want to test the waters in a new environment, you could also try a radical 10+5 program. This is the kind of program I usually use at low to medium levels, going to quickly test some new strategies. If you're not sure yourself, then it is advisable to go for a more secure upgrade option. And finally, we still need to reiterate, don't ever let a game of poker get in the way of a normal life. If you feel that a certain level is more than you can handle, too much volatility, or maybe it's just that cash flow hasn't been very good lately, not playing is always an option. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've gotten something out of it. This is PokerCube. I am Mr. Q. We'll see you in the next video.